Hello guys, it's 102 here, and today I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to start my blind playthrough of Disco Elysium. I've been recommended this game by one of my friends, and I knew that it had huge success. And I wanted to play it for a very long time, so I decided to stream it, so that I can also, just as an excuse, so I could play it more regularly, basically. I really wanted to try it, and I thought, why not? Maybe I can also stream that. So let's see. Let's see what this game is about. I know that it's a very open-ended game with a interesting plot. Ah. Okay, that's interesting. I can select an archetype. I think very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very bad with people. Yeah, I can relate. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Physical. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. And then create your own. Okay, see. So we got intellect. Psyche. Just like charisma. Physique. Motorix? I've never seen this word before in my life. So I think is... So physique is like stamina and strength, I think. But motorix? What? How do you say this? No, seriously.
Motorics.
Motorix. Okay, so... Or I can simply create it by myself. Does that mean that I get to choose these attributes? I mean, maybe we can try. Okay, so I will probably go with... Do I have any more... Yeah, I would say... Yeah, something like this. Green intellect, I am very smart. Average psyche because... Well, I'm a sensitive person. Average motorics because I play video games. And terrible physique. Next. Terrible physics because I play video games. So, you know. Ah, and then I get to set my skills. Encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization. Cool. These illustrations are really good. Dude, the illustrations are so cool. I'm just looking at all of them. I think I will go with encyclopedia. Because I'm a wiki walker. Oh, Soren! Hello! Nice to see you here. So, I think I would choose encyclopedia, yes. Because I'm a wiki walker and stuff. So, this one. Confirm.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Yeah, I know you like this game. I'm certainly looking forward to this because it seems like a very interesting game. So, Ancient Reptilian Brain.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I wish my Ancient Reptilian Brain had this wit. Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you carve up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I mean, normally I wouldn't like to be in the void. I'm not a big fan, but this guy is selling it to me so well. Apparently the main character has the ancient reptilian brain of a car salesman. Alonzi, let's go!
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Let's visit the ancient Zero Holm.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
I wanna see where it goes.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Oh, does that mean that I have to wake up? We will see each other again, right?
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Oh man. Okay, I really hope I get to see these guys in the rest of the story too. I like them already. This kind of reminds me of Slay the Princess. This gives Slay the Princess vibes. I like this. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. A clarion call from hell.
Oh man, looks like the Led Zeppelin are on tour again.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canema motor carriage.
Ah, oh I see. It's loud. You know, I'm pretty sure that if I sticked with the ancient reptilian brain any longer, I would have died. It would have been a game over. I was really, really tempted to see that game over. Hold tab to highlight. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's
This
see what
fan has
happens.
2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Well, I pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
I mean, yeah. I mean, did you die to this?
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
All right.
The lights are off.
I failed this warfare check and got a heart attack. Yeah, I mean, imagine that. You're just seconds into the game and and you die to a necktie. Oh, I have it. It's equipped. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. I got everything I need. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Well, time to open it then. Oh, maybe I need the key. Oh, so physique also gives you the maximum health. That means that I'm a glass cannon. Great. I need to stay out of fights, I think. Where's the key? I want the key. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Alright.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Huh.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
I mean, at least I know I'm a man. You never know nowadays. Click all the things. Yeah, I was. I'm planning to. But I'm also planning on leaving this house on with a necktie and nothing else. So I'm clicking very carefully because I don't want to accidentally wear something else. Let's
As
wipe
you
the mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Yeah.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm gonna touch my
Bet
nose.
you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Like, what am I? A literal sponge?
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Okay, let me see my face now.
Behold.
I mean, I seen worse.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
It's a guy. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? It's the face of a late-stage alcoholic. I mean, you certainly are a detective.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I just realized that I'm actually talking to the mirror. So maybe alcoholism isn't really the most pressing matter for me right now. Yeah, I think I have more than one problem. Don't even care about the amnesia. I'm not making it.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's an expression of pain. Yes, it is.
You are correct.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening. How does that even work? This is a white check. You may try it. Like, as a dungeon master, I feel this. You may try it. You may retry it. I'm also a dumb dungeon master. I can't read. So anyway, so you may retry it. I mean, why not? What about this? Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. I mean, what happens if I try to remove the expression?
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Or maybe I should just change mirrors, because this one is really judging me way too harshly. I'm just smiling. Okay, where is this expression coming from?
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Yeah, my reaction exactly. Like, this mirror is like, he's telling me about history now. Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Ha.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Aha. So I'm basically imitating a star. So I adopted it. Hmm. I feel the need to add a clicking sound.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
So tell me, Magic Mirror, how long ago was the new?
Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
So why did I adopt
Everyone
it?
loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
And I just realized I'm no longer talking to the mirror anymore. But I'm gonna pretend that I am doing that anyway. So, is there anything else?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
But what if I stop?
Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Alright, fine. I can actually move with the keyboard, thank goodness.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Makes sense.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
And so the quest for the shoe begins. But what if it wasn't me? Nah, it was definitely me. dude, I don't need it.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
What is this? This is the thought cabinet. Okay, it seems that I only... Like I only unlocked one. Alright. Temporary research bonus, -1 logic. Head in the clouds. Research time 4 hours and 30 minutes. Problem and solution. Whatever happened to Guillaume Le Mignon, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did it materialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did it simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boîte de nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in the Evershore West. Okay, and what happens if I internalize this? What does it mean to internalize anyway? Okay, I see. So I can level up all the different skills. And then we have this. Oh, interesting. So the items actually give me bonuses. And it doesn't let me go outside naked anyway, so might as well. +1 electrochemistry. Okay.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
So basically the game made sure that I couldn't go outside without pants. That's a little lame. Disco ass blazer. Esprit de corpse. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, actually... I'm missing my dress shirt. Okay, that's everything, right?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Okay, let's go find a relief for this hangover. And my right shoe. Oh, okay, turns out that the remedy for my hangover was just going outside. Oh, money.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer?
No.
My military personnel? No. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
Officer is my stage name. I see myself as a middling disco artist called the Officer. How this guy thinks is... It's funny.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Like?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking, but do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Let her know you want her. Yeah, with suggestion, not gonna happen.
She nods.
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a corporate cinema is. How I know what one sounds like. But I don't know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. Could it be because of the drinking?
Yeah, I got amnesia apparently. Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Nah, I'm gonna fail this. Maybe
Of
later.
course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you. Oh yeah, just another thing.
Yes?
What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did they have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on, alright.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
And then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Hmm. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? I mean, doesn't make much sense. Ah, that's all on me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
What am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranier, another part of the world.
Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
That's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
All right, that was cool. Goodbye.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Is there a way for me to reach the balcony? I want my shoe. Oh, there you go. Snakeskin shoes. +1 composure and -1 savoir-faire. I got -2 in savoir-faire. Like, dude, I just can't... Okay. I got the dexterity of an alcoholic. Makes sense.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Cool.
Like two baby crocodiles. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Thank you. What's this? Another door? Another room? Okay, this is... I don't think there's anything for me to do here. Weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe la Monde. Where am I? Ah, okay. It's a cutscene.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My Scooby content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
And what should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Yeah, let's do that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Huh, so that's the game, huh? Alright. Apparently I'm here to investigate a murder, but I'm over here thinking about what song I should sing for karaoke. My friend was right. This really feels like playing a TTRPG.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
What's wrong? Don't you like the officer?
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Do you mean my body?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
What's wrong? Don't you like the officer?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Wow, he really dislikes me.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Maybe. So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all these things.
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
Oh. What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
You're the bartender, right?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender. Hmm. I feel like I should be apologetic to this guy. I don't know why. I feel like I feel bad for him. Looks like he had a rough day. Well, it's the difference.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
And where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
You don't know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
Come on, tell me.
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
So, are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
But you look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can run. Thank goodness. Oh, what is this? Nosafed.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I'm taking the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes. Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
The idea of a king and a century gone is pretty
The
fascinating.
sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Just like me clinging to the 90s. Hello.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello. The cryptozoologist's wife. Alright.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay, let's talk to the guy who's clearly an important character.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I don't really know my name. Invent a name for yourself. Just call me officer. Nah, I'm gonna...
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Rafael Ambrosius Cousteau. It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious.
No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it.
Say it. My name is Rafael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He just moves on.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
That body? Look, man, you know, yeah. That body?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That body.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Uh-huh.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Yeah, probably.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
If I told you you're not really a police officer. What are you even thinking, guy, mister? Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
So, where is the tree?
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I mean on retrograde amnesia.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
Okay.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour?
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
Actually, should I be thinking about this?
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
What? Fuck off.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
All right.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The Harbinger of Ruin. As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Can I have a drink?
You cannot.
Officer, I was thinking more along the lines of your name.
As I said...
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions. which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Thank God I had a success on rhetoric. Or else I will just ask him, are you the killer? You really are a terrible cop, huh?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Franco-Nigerian cavalry. I have to shut up.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Who killed him? Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
Not before I asked you where. Now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Was real? Yeah, sure, savoir faire. I don't know how to do shit. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
You're under arrest. But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do you get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Is this the money? I only have like 40 real.
Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Oh. That's horrible. I feel like a child. I feel like a child finding out how the real world works.
It is.
It is.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
Oh, come on, you're not going to pay for me, aren't you?
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
Kitsuragi.
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
Oh, an expression.
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Fuck everything, a hobo cop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay, I wanna see the body. It's not here. Must be here. So it's on the right.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
I see.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Okay, we need to find the body.
Kuno's got this!
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
What?
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. The kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
Shits himself?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Oh.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
But isn't that with all kids? Those creatures, they never reason. Kid, you wanna hang out? I'm not an arc.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Okay, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrieking violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The fuck are you talking?
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Yeah, shouldn't try to punch him.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yeah. Yeah, you really have a punchable face. You do.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on a case.
You read my mind, Kuno. Yeah, let's do this.
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Ah, okay.
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Figure out what's going on with this kid.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I want to be there, to be honest.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Oh, don't tell him that, Kuno! It's lame!
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage. That's it, and it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Right, Pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Yeah, but there is something weird. Like these boots. What are they?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, Pig?
What those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
You're Finnish, aren't you? This sounds kind of like Finnish.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch.
Mm-hmm. We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
No, or pry bar. Or?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
So I want to see some of this stuff. So sings karaoke, inspect victim's body. Put your badge missing, PC competition. And then you got this. Let's try opening that. A book about Pateo, right? Okay, let's deal with the body first. I need to find a way to deal with the body. Fuck the police, alright.
The
Hello.
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Of course. Where to? There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Pigs go home. Wow, it's already so late. Man, I wanna play a little more. Hello.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Ah, come on.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Your body's ready, sire. Okay, let's check. Also, okay, we might level up soon.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, Whirling in Rags. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Eh?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Just open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Let's go.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug, I'm getting that mug too.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Oh.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
The mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay, that's all.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Open the lid again. No. Leave.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, Here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore?
Understood. You're that kind of detective. Why don't you get back to your case?
Fine.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Nah, thank you. Time for some questioning. Who are you, by the way?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me? I mean, it's quite obvious that... I mean, dude. Sweetie, it's like... Are you autistic?
Why, you are, officer.
There you go. I'm no sweetie, look at me. Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Oh. I had once, but then I lost her. Look, I don't really want to talk about that right now.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Would you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Are we doing this? Yes, we're doing this. Let's fight crime together.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course. I forgot I had you.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, There are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Sequence killers and forays into the paranatural.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s.
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else you know about our city of splendor? Tattered as she may be.
All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s.
The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago. Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Yeah.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Ah, thank you.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Cop. We are living under the cop regime. I would like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Some kind of democracy, maybe? I really have no idea. Wait a second. Don't I have like a journal? No. I don't know. Democracy? Or maybe... Yeah.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
So, what about the presence
It
of
has
cops?
something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
So how did they
You
do?
were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Oh, what is this? Okay, let me ask Garth again.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Yes? What thing? Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is. occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Oh, okay.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Alright, alright. I want to try something. I wanna try this. Lonesome Long Way Home. Man, I really like these illustrations. I like them so much. Okay, let's see what this is. Let's rewind. Oh, I see. So basically... it's like he's concentrating on a certain thought. Alright. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna try and wake this guy up.
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor. Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
No, it's just a primordial scream.
Why the yelling, man?
Looks like a sow descendant. A lot of sow dock workers around.
You're alive?
Wait, what? No, he was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Why are you here?
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep. Or was.
Is that yours?
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal. That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say. Thank God, no.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever, no poetry stuff, just quality time.
Oh, I see.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
So, who's behind this strike?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us. Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
Okay, and what about the dead body in the yard?
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah, like, do you know who he is? Like, do we have a name?
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
Wow, what a lovely community this one is.
If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
I'm feeling right at home.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
Huh, what trouble?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective. The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
So,
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I really don't remember anything. There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice. like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I mean, yeah.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Don't believe me.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
I mean, if you say it like that, it kinda sounds ridiculous, but it's what happened. Okay then.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay, forget
The
it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Okay, you must be from Kyoto. Let's go. I could have expected anything from this game except for being a detective with a Japanese straight man. Alright, so car. Should be a radio here, right?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Yep, that's the police car.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
Ten 2, 10 5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
How do I see this? Am I imagining it? Like, this is radio, right? This is not like a Skype call.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Ten 4 message received. 10 5 relay message. What's your status? Over. 10 18. State your message, sir. 10-9, over. Ten-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Is it him? Oh wow, not even the captain likes me.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Oh, thank God, we got a name.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Oh, I see.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
Oh my God.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
That's actually a good question. I don't recall finding it.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth, and then it becomes it.
Yeah, no, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Over.
Let's try.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Fuck you.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
So we leveled up. We leveled up, so I think we can... Maybe I can decide later. I think it's time for us to end the stream. But yeah, so far this game is looking really interesting. It's also very fun. Like, I love the dialogues. You know, it kind of reminds me of, at least some aspects of it kind of remind me of a past Dungeons and Dragons campaign that I mastered. My friend was right. He recommended me this game especially because he used to play in this campaign with me. And so far it's looking really interesting. I'm looking forward to play this again. Let's save the game. Actually, it's auto-saving. But yeah, let's save the game anyway. Yeah, save the game. And let's go to the main menu. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next stream, which is going to be on Saturday. I'm going to play Arma 3, one of my favorite games. And I'm gonna play the single player campaign. And it's going to take place in the morning. Wait, I don't remember. Let me check. Let me check real quick. At 11 a.m. European time. GMT +1. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.